and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the NewzBeat presented to you by Ladies Like and Survivor. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow, keep you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news, follow. Uganda is now among the top 10 recipients of refugees who are fleeing their home countries in search for peace. The number of refugees across the East African region is expected to increase as instability persists in some of the member countries.
86% of the world's entire refugee population is hosted by the world's poor or developing nations. It has caused serious concern as much as an economic burden, since over half of the world's refugees are children.
The United Nations High Commissioner for the Refugees issued a report revealing the refugee crisis and urging for international support.
The refugee agency showed concern about the swelling number of refugees that continue to flock into Uganda on a daily basis.
The report indicates that there are over 400,000 refugees in Uganda. The only two African countries with more refugees are Ethiopia and Kenya.
Uganda continues to take in refugees from Sudan and Ethiopia, and from the DR Congo, Burundi as well as Somalia.
Uganda is now host to more refugees than any time in history and has been commended for openly welcoming the desperate and the needy.
But the World Food Programme says there's not enough money to help feed and cover the basic needs of many.
Some local communities have clashed with the refugees in some cases, which has usually been over the use of scarce public resources.
But Uganda's environment has been termed as conducive despite some hardships, as some refugees have already started to apply for Ugandan citizenship. Africa was crippled by the human slave trade, which led many of its indigenous people to be enslaved. Although the United Nations outlawed slavery in 1945, under the Declaration of Human Rights, the practice has survived. Slavery in Mauritania has long been a traditional institution, despite abolishing slavery in their constitution. Mauritanians live by a deeply rooted caste system, where the dark-skinned Moors are the victims of racism. White Moors, who are the lighter-skinned Arabs, are the slave masters and the traditional slave-owning class. Slaves are not bought and sold, but are given as gifts, and are bound to their masters for as long as they exist. Mauritania has the highest incidence of modern slavery in the world. The desert country also has slave-only villages in the countryside. An estimated 20% of Mauritania's population lives in servitude, and talking about slavery is not allowed in every neighborhood. Anti-slavery activists are arrested and tortured inhumanely. Reporters are also jailed or thrown out of the country. International human rights organizations have also been denied entry to conduct research on Mauritania's slavery. Until 2007, slavery in Mauritania was not considered a crime. Only one slave owner has been successfully prosecuted to do time. Even the local imams have spoken in favor of the practice, and yet the government of Mauritania still denies it exists.
Politics has for long been associated with fights and that. Many say the profession is not for those faint at heart. But in Mauritius, the perception was recently changed when the country chose its first female president. Amina Gurrit Fakim was inaugurated on June 5th, making everybody ask who the new leader was. Amina is a professional photographer and chemist, who is also a gardener, writer and scientist. Did you know she also co-authored 20 books, plus 80 publications on how African medicinal plants work? Her profile has made many ask several questions, like what will she deliver to the people of Mauritius? Technology, innovation, entrepreneurship and science are the things Amina will engage the populace. But what will guarantee she succeeds in her plans? Amina boasts of work experience home and abroad, having worked with UN, EU, World Health Organization and World Bank. Many argue the 56-year-old will take the country far. As the nation keeps watch on what Amina will deliver, many will continue to marvel at the African third female president, who proudly says politics chose her, not the other way round. And like the Acholi of Uganda say, a female dog too catches the game.
Affordability meets practicability and sanitation with AfriPads. Our reporter MC Loy is here with more.
Women and girls are often facing discrimination over the simple issue of menstruation. Boys put them to shame while girls take the blame. They can't afford to buy disposable pads, so leaving school becomes the only way. One forward-thinking organization has formed a solution. They make affordable menstrual kits with reusable pads that ain't expensive. That practice advances girl child education while also improving health and mental wellness. The reusable pads are even great for the economy, create jobs and business opportunities. AfriPads are also great for the environment. They are reusable and don't have toxic components. So far, AfriPads have reached 500,000 women across Uganda, and they keep innovating and getting stronger. Soon they will even launch a new brand for white consumer use. It's called Soshua and will be widely available in shops in all neighborhoods. I'm MC Loy, reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, MC Loy, for that report. That was the news on the beat. Next week will be another hit. Still Lady Sly
and Survivor,
reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.